Yeah, to everyone, this is Kelvin. Welcome to episode 56 of Res Metal Podcasts. In this episode, I talk with the members of Mommy Milkers, Kara and Traven. If you're not familiar with Mommy Milkers, they are a punk band from Farmington, New Mexico, and some members coming from the Navajo Nation. I spoke with Kara and Traven before they performed at the Juggernaut in Gallup on May 17th. They played just before DRI and Paralysis, and also played alongside Death Mantra and Funeral Relic. It was my first time seeing Mommy Milkers live, but I had heard their music and seen some of their performances online. They have a fun and unique sound, compared to the bands from this area. You could say that in a scene that is thrash and death metal heavy, Mommy Milkers have a sound that is fun, approach to heavy music. As for the show itself, I only got to see Funeral Relic, Death Mantra, Mommy Milkers, and Paralysis. Sadly, I had to leave around 9:30 so I can, get home and go to bed for work. But so yeah, I didn't get a chance to see DRI perform. As for Mommy Milkers' performance, yeah, they played just before Paralysis, so the venue had filled up quite a bit. They had a fun stage presence overall, and I believe it was like the third song they got the pit going with the Metallica cover, The Four Horsemen. And a lot of the songs are really fun, catchy, and infectious. The climax was Traven putting on the fake breasts and shooting water at the crowd, very reminiscent of Guar, which they cite as an influence in the interview. I think a lot of people, my age and older really enjoy seeing them and, really want them to achieve success. I mean, just speaking for myself, when I see them, they kind of remind me of myself at a young age, just rocking out and having fun. So yeah, we all definitely want them to achieve more. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoys this episode. Be sure to follow Mommy Milkers on social media, Instagram and Facebook. Also, they recently had a podcast interview and live performance on Curse Words and Cursive podcast, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, after the interview, I play the song Fabulous Mad Girl from that live performance. Anyway, I hope everyone really enjoys this episode, and yeah, just be sure to keep following Mommy Milkers, and be sure to catch them live. All right, yeah, check it out. All right, I'm with the band Mommy Milkers here at Gallup in the Juggernaut. They're going to be opening for DRI, Paralysis, and also playing with Death Mantra and Funeral Relic.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys, can you just kind of introduce yourselves to the listeners?
Hi, my name's Kara, and I don't do crap in this band.
Introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I did introduce myself.
Hurry.
My name's you do it.
Hi, my name's Kara, and I'm the bass and singer of Mommy Milkers.
Hello, my name's Traven, and I'm the rhythm guitarist of Mommy Milkers.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with me, you guys. I know you guys are fairly new. When did you guys officially start?
Our first show was last August.
Okay. And
this year's kind of like where things. This year's kind of where things get serious. This is the year where we actually start freaking doing cool shows and stuff.
yeah, I noticed you guys have a lot of content and a lot of live shows, like just this past year.
Yeah, we've been growing pretty fast, and we're really grateful that our name's actually getting out there.
Cool. Well, yeah, just going back from how you guys started, pretty much like who and or how did the band start?
Well, you see, I started this band, and
No, that's we met each other through Instagram, and we didn't know who each other were. And he messaged me on Instagram because he found out that I did wrestling. He goes, "Oh, cool, she does wrestling and I do wrestling." Then we started talking, and then we found out we had like the same music taste and everything. We're into thrash metal, and then I was showing him like the punk music I was into, and he was all like, "Yeah, I play guitar." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "I have a bass coming in a couple days," and then
no way.
yeah, we were like freaking out. And then after a couple days, my bass came in, and then like I didn't know how to play bass or anything. And then he was just like, "Hey, you're gonna be in my band. You're gonna be my bassist." And I was like, "What?"
Literally text her, you're my band now. You're gonna be the bassist. Cause we had a drummer and everything. Well, he said he was a drummer, but then I found out he didn't know how to play drums because he came over one day and he had a phone out and he had a drum kit on his phone. He was just
So-
kidding, right?
So is it good to say that you guys are the two like founding members?
Yes, definitely.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Maybe, or maybe just me.
Yeah, I was just letting Trevon know that it's cool because like it's mostly like thrash metal, kind of like more like metalcore, deathcore around this area.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of broke through with a different sound.
Yeah, we were like, we want to be different, you know, like, because all the bands, there's no hate on all the bands that play the genre they play. We, like, they all sound good, they all have their own take on everything, but we just knew that we wanted to stick out and, like, do something different, because you don't hardly ever hear punk around the area. And, like, yeah, we just wanted to be something different, and we wanted to make something that we like.
Okay. What were some of you guys' early inspirations?
Definitely our biggest idols is Destroy Boys, and I was listening to them for a while before they got really big, and then I was showing him like, oh yeah, this is Destroy Boys band, and then I got him into it, and I think another early one is, what do you think another one is?
Gore.
Oh, yeah, Gore.
I love Gore.
Awesome. Yeah, I was saying that I saw some like live recordings. You guys have like
He said it reminded him of Gore.
like a battle. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
have like
yeah.
a battle scene
Mr.
like
Cat
during
and
your set.
Racist Rick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And you guys pretty much both grew up in the Farmington area.
Yeah, we were both born in Shiprock and, you know, spent few
You were
little
born in
child
Shiprock.
years.
You were
He
born-
was too.
Okay.
And spent like, you know, like I guess our toddler years there. But yeah, we grew up in Farmington our whole
Okay.
life.
What were like some of those bands that from that area that you guys kind of like I guess came from?
Like in this area?
Like
other
in
bands?
the Farmington, Shiprock
Like
area?
local scene.
I don't know,
Well,
honestly.
he wasn't like into the local scene. Like
Okay.
he didn't know about local bands and stuff.
My first show
but
was last year.
Okay.
yeah, I took him to his first local show at Alien Fest
Okay.
that happened last year. And
Yeah, the main band I think of is like Signal 99. That's
yeah.
their,
I grew up with them. I saw them when I was like 10 or something.
Yeah, they love
and
us so much.
I've been
Oh, Kara, they love us.
I've been-
They love us so much.
Stop. And then I've been like just watching them, and that's how I got introduced to local scene because my mom's best friends with the singer Chuck and everything, and she went to high school with them. So, like,
Okay.
that's how I got introduced to it.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. You guys got like some, I guess, sort of like mentors to
Yeah,
get help from.
These guys are like our mentors, and like we ask them like Death Mantra, like, oh, like, what to like, you know, what do you have any advice for us, or especially these bigger bands like DRI, we definitely ask them like if you guys definitely ask them how's it going, how's the tour, like wow, you get like we look at the rigs, we look at how they play, we look at how they set up, and we're definitely learning really fast and seeing
Yeah.
how things go.
Cool.
Every band we play with, we try to ask them like, well, how does this go? You know, because we're still learning. Like, we still don't know how to set up our rigs and stuff. Because I guess there's like certain ways to get stuff, and we're like, oh, okay, and we're still learning. But yeah, everybody's really helpful since we're so young.
Okay. Yeah, and one thing that I guess probably got my attention was the band name. How'd you guys come up with the band name?
Sitting in my garage, sitting on the treadmill, literally just writing down names of, like failed abortions, freaking wimpy, brutal wimps. Mommy milkers came up. Oh, it's. At first, I told her. She was like, "No, I don't want mommy milkers.
I was all like, no,
It's inappropriate."
Well, I didn't care that's inappropriate. I was just like, no, what are our parents gonna think? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
mommy milkers, like,
At the time, we were like,
I mean, when you search mommy milkers, a lot of like
naughty
adult
things.
websites, will come up. So
yeah.
you gotta write mommy milkers Farmington. Then
yeah.
narrows it down. But that's I mean, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just something that
Like,
get people's
we went
attention.
through a bunch of different band names. Our first band name was Roadkill. Then we had to change it because I searched up he searched up Roadkill one day on Spotify,
And
and
she didn't know it was a bigger band.
no, he didn't know it was a bigger band because he named the band originally, and he didn't know there was a bigger band named Roadkill. And we looked and we're like, okay, we had to change our name now. And then it went to Blessed and Cursed, and then we're like, well, it doesn't really fit. Like what we play sounds more of like a
Black metal.
death or black metal thing. Then we're like, okay.
Flaunted up and stuff.
We're like, okay, we think we're just thinking about it too hard. We're like, oh, come to us. And then people were asking me like, what's your band name? And we're like, okay, we gotta come up with one. So like, we just sat in the garage, and we're like, And we're just trying to think of like because we want our name to be catchy. Because we don't want people to be like, what was your name again? Like, we want them to be like, oh, that one band that was named that. So.
No, I think it works just because it says that you guys have like sense of humor and it's not like.
Yeah, we don't want to be like a serious band where we look evil and look tough in all the photos, you know?
Yeah.
We want to like douche. Like, we have a lot of like, you're going to like our set. I'm excited to hear your reaction and see your face. And
yeah.
It's going to be really cool.
I know, I think it's cool. And then like, I think it just opens up to like fans of different ages because I feel like, you're not segregating anyone.
We don't want to make people uncomfortable by like being like, oh, only this genre of people is allowed or whatever, you know? Because like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I love your band name and stuff like that, and we're like, it's funny, and we're like, because we want to be like a band that welcomes people in, because we want people to know like it's okay to be like the way you are, and you can be different, and we want to let people know about.
You can be who you want.
Yeah, and we like to be funny and goofy and. Of course, there's serious things because we take our music seriously now. Like we think our band could probably do something, and we want to see how far it can go in. But we also want to have fun doing it because we don't want just to like be stressed out all the time. And plus, we're just kids, and we want other kids to like our music too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is our first major show.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, we had one with Michael Graves, and we kind of messed that one up a little bit. The venue owners are mad at us because we had a skit going on with his political background, and it's funny. And actually, our next show is in June 20th with that band Destroy Boys.
I haven't heard them, but I will.
The one she just mentioned, like our idol, our.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're
okay.
our biggest idols ever.
And we're opening for them at Meow Wolf in Santa Fe.
They're like a huge band. They're verified, and they have like 74,000 followers or something like that.
1 million listeners and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you guys are picking up momentum.
Yeah.
And then you guys have done multiple shows. Were there any like recent shows that have been stand out or memorable?
Definitely our second Hive show, and I think our second time playing at Studio 18.
Yeah.
And the one at Lukachukai with Microwaves, just because like we went there to spread a message in a fun way, so like I think we did pretty good, and even though the venue owners were mad and stuff, and Michael Graves gave us the dirtiest look ever, like we had fun doing it, and it was like in good spirits.
Okay.
And like the Hive, the show got crazy. Somebody stage dived, and then Studio 18, everybody like was singing our songs.
Couldn't see crap, and everyone was singing our songs. Oh my god, I don't even know who you. Or that I mentioned before that we came here a while ago to see the Convalescents, and then this like 2 days ago we're bringing in the tickets money for this show, and then Ernie let us in, because we're, he thought we're cool. We come in, and then a bunch of people knew us. They're like, oh my god, you guys are the Mommy Milkers, and they started taking pictures of us. It wasn't even our show. We just took pictures of random people. We signed, I signed a backpack, a cigarette.
Yeah, it's so weird having people like recognize us, because I don't know, like it's just weird, because we're just we go to high school and we're in a garage, and it's weird. Some people know our names too and everything, and they're like at our Lukachukai show or Lukachai. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, Lukachukai. Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing, and like when we were playing, like they were like yelling our names and everything. We were like, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah. I love you, Kara. I love you, Traven. I've never seen you in my life.
Yeah. No, yeah, that does sound kind of. Not uncomfortable, but
it's like a surreal moment.
Yeah, you just got to get used to people recognizing you and talk to people who recognize you. So, and then I tried looking up some of you guys' music. When do you guys?
Kara, where's our
when
music?
are you guys gonna put out through the streaming platforms or?
We have music ready. We probably have enough music to put out an album, but we just need somebody to record us. Because everybody in the area is pretty expensive, or everybody that's affordable is really far, and we fund everything ourselves from our merch and everything. Like we pay for our own gas money to shows. We do everything ourselves.
Buy our own merch.
We make our own merch. We buy our own merch. So it's just trying to find the money and stuff. Because I think we have the time and we have the material. We just need someone to record us.
We just don't have the members.
Yeah. I know. I don't know if you guys talked to. I think doesn't Ernie Santiago do recordings here? Or?
We don't like. We're really picky too, but we're not sure who we should go to first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure they all do good jobs, but we're just scared.
Yeah, I think another thing is we're just scared to actually like finalize and release like this is our EP or whatever, you know,
we're
because
scared
like
to finalize it and be like,
Yeah.
this is the song.
Yeah. All right.
Like that live Fabus Magro one that we sent to you on YouTube. We were scared about that one too.
yeah, we're really nervous about
We were
releasing
very
it.
surprised. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like it
Where,
was.
where did you guys record that?
In a trailer.
Oh yeah, and in Farmington or?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, his name's Ryan. He has another podcast called the Curse Words and Cursive podcast, and he interviewed us too, and he wanted to do a live video of our song, so he did that and recorded it in his house.
Awful. Kept messing up. Should have known to use a metronome.
No, he was awful recording.
Oh, the thing is, I'm not really musical. I don't like this band. Like, I haven't been playing. I barely started playing guitar like 4 years ago, my freshman year, and I graduated last year actually.
And he barely started taking it serious.
I started taking
this
it
year.
like last year's like the first time I actually used a metronome in a song.
Okay. Well, no, that's cool. You guys are growing up fast. You guys.
Yeah, and like
Definitely
we're
stick
learning
with
so
it.
much. Like, I mean, before I couldn't play and sing, and now I can play and sing, and
I
I'm
still
getting
can't.
better at yelling, and he's getting better at just like
Just
being able
being
to play.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, people there. I think Funeral Relic might have started already, so people listening might hear that in the background.
Yeah, cool. Listen to feel that.
Yeah, and so you guys mentioned that show in Santa Fe. Are there any other live shows coming up?
Oh, we have one the 21st of this month in Durango at the Hive.
Oh, it's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
This
wow.
Saturday.
Awesome.
I don't know if you're.
Oh yeah, no, I
I'm like, I don't
usually
know.
I do them every Monday morning just because like
Oh, okay.
Well, for
yeah.
people that didn't come, you missed out.
yeah, no, the show, the show is badass. Yeah, no, I looked at like the numbers, like the data from all the different streaming services, and then every Monday it's like a lot of people, and then like throughout the week it kind of slows down,
Oh,
and
that's
then
pretty
nobody
smart.
listens on the weekend just because everyone's out and about. But I feel like Monday morning is like the
Yeah.
highest.
That's pretty smart.
Streaming,
Actually, I be listening to your stuff when I'm at work. And,
Yeah, me too. I've been listening to your podcast a lot with all, I don't know, all the different bands you've interviewed.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay consistent. I think that's just the only way to like keep
Yeah, get it out there.
get new listeners and keep people listening.
yeah. Well, I hope you like us. I hope
Oh
you-
yeah, no, for sure. I wouldn't be talking to you guys. Yeah,
yeah.
but,
Actually, when we
We're-
first started this band, it was like only 60 followers. We saw your account and we're like, this guy has a big following on his Instagram. We need to be on.
oh
the
yeah, half of
podcast."
that is like like porno like robots or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we're like, we thought it was the coolest thing because we saw you like interview Testify and stuff, and like we really looked up to them, like, cause like we saw them at Alien Fest, and that was his first time seeing them, and that was like 2 days before our first show or something like that, or like a week before.
Yeah.
And we're like, man, okay, if we play with these guys at a show, then we know we made it.
We did it,
And
Yeah.
like now it's like kind of feels like we jumped over.
Yeah, we haven't played them yet. Or actually, we played with Born in Winter. He's kind of intensified, but I feel like we cheated somehow. Now we're playing with like the big boys, and
It's kind of scary.
It is scary.
But we're really like glad that we get these opportunities, and like this DRI show, like we got put onto it because
We opened-
Ernie asked us to do a last minute show in like 2 days, and he's like, if you do this, I could try to get you on DRI.
And then
We're
when
like,
he,
okay, yes.
when he said that, we started squealing.
Yeah.
Oh, DRI. Those are like our childhood idols and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's a good. You guys really stand out because I think it's pretty thrash heavy, this show.
Yeah. And another thing we're nervous about is these guys are heavy.
I know,
They
we're
play,
like-
they play fast and crazy.
I know, we're like,
And
what
we're
if like the crowd doesn't like us just because like we're not thrashy?
We're not.
We're not as heavy as them. I mean, like we're heavy, but not like them,
Yeah. No, I think it'll be good. It's good to have a variety on a show.
Yeah.
But yeah, what time do you guys have to go? Do you guys have to go now or?
No, he's just looking.
He's just trying to see
Oh, okay.
where our stickers were.
Oh, okay.
We'll probably buying our merch. Or something.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'll definitely grab some merch too. I mean,
Yes,
you need
definitely.
you need a mommy
Our
membership.
patches and everything are handmade. We got pins, stickers, shirts.
awesome. Can people order that online or?
No, not yet. Not yet. We do have an online store, but we're not gonna use that until later, until things get better.
Yeah, because it's not like we want to build our own website so that way most of it goes to us. Because it's from The online stores and like
Just from a sketchy website that takes all the money from us.
yeah, and then we don't have to pay anything for it, so we're like okay, but we don't really want people to buy from it because it's like a lot more money, like to buy it from online than it is to buy it from us. And plus, our shirts are like more high quality.
Yeah, they're better. They're awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
They're better than his war shirt, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to comment on that. I looked at all your like pictures. You guys got some badass shirts you guys wear on stage. I think you
Oh
guys
yeah.
have like a Slayer and like
Possessed.
Possessed.
Yeah, we
and,
love all those bands.
Dissection.
Yeah, the dissection shirt. I
We
love
love all
that.
those bands. We love.
Yeah, we like even though we're like punk and stuff, we really love
we
our
really
metal
love-
bands.
We love black metal, thrash, everything.
We're very versatile in our music tastes.
Awesome. Cool. I'm kind of close to my end of the questions, but was there any like people you want to acknowledge or any shout outs?
Ernie. I love the man. I don't know where he's at.
Oh
But-
yeah, definitely. He's helped us out a lot. And I think another band that should get a lot of recognition is
It's Ernie.
Rigorian. Death Mantra. I mean, they shouted us out, so let's shout them out too.
That was
And-
so weird. It was so.
I know, we didn't even know they knew us.
Listen to the podcast. He's all like, hey, you guys want to shout out any bands? The Mommy Milkers. And I was like, there's no freaking way to know her.
I know
man.
when we heard them say that, we're like, oh my god, they know us? Like, we had no idea they knew like any idea of us.
Yeah, you
And-
guys got a big following. I don't. I always ask people like, is there any bands you think people should check out?
Check out Mommy Milkers. The Mommy Milkers. Our band. And what else? Oh, the Short Boys. They're our inspiration. So.
Oh yeah, like our biggest idols ever.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, like in your local scene, just look out for punk, I mean, not punk shows, just look out for any local shows because you never know, there may be some like great hidden bands. Because there's lots of bands like
There's
everywhere,
lots
but
hidden bands.
they're just hidden or haven't gotten that exposure because like there's a lot of great bands that just haven't been
Notice.
exposed yet.
I guess it's not really a shout out, but just please look at local
Support
bands.
your local bands.
Yeah, and
Okay.
check out the flyers. And it's another thing about these local bands is they have a hard time promoting, especially in this area where everything's so scattered.
Yeah, it's
and
hard. Everybody lives
Like,
far. and-
Yeah, shows are like 200 miles away.
they're
Yeah.
freaking 2 hours away.
Yeah,
from
we
us.
live like, yeah.
And she has to go to school tomorrow.
Oh yeah, another thing is like we want people to know like to like go after what you want because like we're all young. Our ages are between 16 and 19.
And do what you want. And be who you want. And be yourself.
Okay. Cool. And how can people like support the band?
Follow our Instagram.
Instagram. We're more of an Instagram-based man because Facebook sucks and it's hard to use.
Yeah, we don't understand Facebook. I mean, we have Facebook. You can follow us on there too, but mostly Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. Haven't posted anything on it really.
But we do have one live performance, and it's really cool. It's called I don't know what it's called. It's on the Cursive.
Yeah, it's from the
podcast.
it's from the podcast. The
Actually, if you go on our Instagram, if you go on our Instagram, the links in our bio, it just takes you straight to the video.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Wow.
you.